Hi, welcome back to our social networking app tutorial with React and Spring Boot. In the previous tutorial, we added the like implementation and unlike for the front end. And in this tutorial, we will add the function click and also display the update. If you can see here, we just have the icon. Even if you click, no update will be displayed. Okay, so we will add this together. So the first step to doing this, we will go to the reaction and add the function. Okay, so inside the reaction.js, we will provide the function that when you click, something will happen to this icon for the like and also unlike. And remember, in the action.js we already have these functions, we just need to use them. We have unlike action and like action. Okay, so go back to the reaction. So we will provide this function as prop so that we will add them. We will later create a post reaction component. Okay, for this, let's add the onClick. We have onClick. When this icon is clicked, what will happen? Okay, so we will provide this as prop, as I said, this dot props, which we will have them on like. Okay, we will have to provide this on like in another class. Okay, this is a post reaction class that we will going to create. So let's add this to the function to the icon for the unlike. Okay, so and this will be on unlike. Let's make it like this, on unlike. So let's create another class that will provide this prop for the reaction class. Okay, so we will have new file and the name of the file will be post reaction.js. okay, inside this we will provide these functions that we create, like and unlike, to the prop for our reaction. Okay, so inside the post reaction, now let's use the React code snippet to generate a class and name this post reaction. Okay, so we don't need the state here, and let's have a div. Okay, where we will have this. So inside the post box, if you remember, we call the reaction and pass 0 as the like, unlike, and the comment. So in this case, we will have to use what we have in the state. So we need to copy this. We will provide the post reaction here, but we will use the reaction that we have like this inside the post reaction and provide the prop to the reaction. So first we need to import the reaction so that we don't have any error. Reaction, and we will also import the component for the React that our post reaction extend. Import component from React. Okay, so the first step, we have the prop on like, which we will provide this prop, and we have the prop for the reaction. Inside the reaction, you can see on like and on unlike. So let's go back to the post reaction. We have on like. We will also provide the prop for this. Okay, so now how will we access the like and the unlike in the state? So we will access them as prop from the post box. So let's have this. We need a like and unlike, as well as the counter for the comment. Okay, so we will access them as prop from our post box. So this dot props. Okay, so let's pass those value to like, face, then unlike, and then we will also have comment. So now what's remaining is that we will provide those function that when it is click, that for unlike and unlike. So how we will do this is that we will first import our function that we have, import like action. If you remember those functions in our action, we also import unlike action. So we access this action as well as prop using the map dispatch to props. Okay, let's save the changes. Okay, const map dispatch to props equal to, so we will provide this function here. First we have like action, comma, unlike action. So remember, we will also have to import the connect, that is the glue that will connect our component to our store so that we have access to the store. So let's import the connect from React Redux. Connect, here it is. So let's use the connect to have this. So connect, we will pass the null for the map state to prop, because we doesn't have map state to prop. We will not access data here using map state to prop. We only have map dispatch to props, which dispatch the like action and unlike. Okay, and we will pass this inside the bracket. Let's copy it and have it here. Okay, so now it's better. So let's save the changes here. Okay, so the next thing we will do is to add these functions. We will access them as prop. So let's access those functions. So we will access them, this dot props dot like action. So remember, these have a parameter of the post ID and a like. So how will you provide this? We have the like, but we doesn't have the post ID. So let's have the post ID as well, because we will provide them as prop for this post reaction in the post box. So we have this. Let's add the post ID. Okay, and then we will have the like, that is for the like action, and for the unlike, let's have this dot props dot unlike action. We will provide the post ID which we will find the post and update the unlike. So we have this now in beta. Okay, so what we will do next is that we will pass the comment, the unlike, the like, and the post ID to this post reaction class as postbox, as inside the postbox. Okay, so let's go to the postbox and then call the post reaction here, and then pass those values. First we have like. Let's start with the post ID equal to post for the particular post that it is click post dot ID, and we also need a like, which is equal to post dot like. We access each for each post. We also have unlike, which is equal to post dot unlike. So we also have comment. Okay, for the comment, there is possibility it will return a null value for those that doesn't have a comment, so we have to handle this. Okay, comment equal to, we will use ternary operator to handle this. Post dot comment. So if post dot comment is equal to null, if it equal to null, so we will have, if it is not equal to null, then we will return the post dot comment dot length. So it is array of comments, so we need to know the actual value. The actual numbers or the actual count, we will use the comment dot length so that we know how many comments that we have. And then if it is null, then we return 0. So it is better like this. Okay, so let's save these changes. Okay, so let's go to the post reaction. You see we have passed all these post ID, like, unlike, and comment inside the post box. So let's have a key for this to identify each element, to give this element for each iteration. It will have the ID. The unique ID will be the post ID because each post ID is unique. So post dot ID. Okay, so we have this. Now let's save the changes. Okay, after saving these changes, what we will do next is just to test. Okay, to test this, first let's save all this, and then we will go to the database and return this to 0 so that we start from the face. These are the values that we previously added. Okay, so let's turn all these values to 0 and apply the changes. Okay, so now that we have turned these values to 0, and remember we already have comment for some of the posts, that is, we have 2 comments for different posts. Okay, now let's go back to this and refresh. Okay, you see it is affecting when we refresh. You see we have it all refreshed, and we have the comment that we have comment for this Toby, and it shows the number of comment. We have comment for this post Aliyu, and it shows the number for this comment. So now let's test this. So to test this, let's click Redux Dev Tool and see how it is working. Okay, now we open this, so let's go try and click. So for the like, let me click like. We have 2 like. Okay, so let's check the database to see if our like is updating. And first let's check the Redux Dev Tool. You see we have click for this. Okay, like we click it like 3 times. So let's check the database if it affect for the post. Let's open this and then refresh. Okay, you see we have 3 like for this post. So let's add for another post to see if we have the same thing. Let's add like 2 like or 4, then go to the database and refresh. So both the Redux and the Redux state and the database is updating. So let's try for the post on like. Okay, we add like 5, or let's add 5. Okay, so then let's go and check the database, refresh. Okay, so for the post on like, it is not updating. So I think the problem is from the accessing API. Okay, so we have this problem. Let's check it inside the action. So this is where we have this problem. We are accessing update like for the like action, and as well we are accessing update like for the unlike action, which we supposed to access update on likes. Okay, so let's save these changes. Okay, when we save these changes, let's try to click for the okay, we add 4 like. Let's go to the database and check, refresh. So you see we have unlike. Okay, let's add for another post to make sure for this. Hi, my friend Toby. Okay, so where it is, hi my friend Toby. Okay, here is the post. Let's add like 2 unlike. So and then go to the database, refresh the database. We have to. So now it is working as expected, and it also counts the number of comments that we have. So what we'll do, the next step, we will have the implementation for the comment click. So that when we click this, now when we click, nothing will happen. So when we click the next, it will take us to another page, and this will be achieved by having the React router DOM. Okay, so let's see you in the next lecture.